But yeah. So I'm pretty set on doing it on hard. I just put together this quick little... It was like a front half run that I was just trying to get something together just so that I could try it out. Again, like I said before, I am not a super fanatic of doing Great Rift. But this is the team we're putting together. So my front half team is going to be Narja Serenial Tiff. And then my back half team is going to be Orlea 9 Yuki. A lot of this has to do with the fact that I'm not super sure that I really need to have everybody kind of move forward as far as parts of this concerned. Obviously, I could use Mika if I really wanted to, but I feel like Tiff in the front half versus in the back half tends to be a little bit cleaner, especially since we're kind of just trying to push as much damage out as we possibly can in the second half. Because if it's anything like the first Great Rift from Season 1, there's going to probably be a DPS check there, which I think my Yuki can kind of push the numbers, and I know my 9 can hit pretty decently hard. Whether or not that'll actually mean anything, I don't know. But I don't think it's a huge deal. So I think it'll do fine. I don't see it being terribly difficult to complete, but who knows? We'll see. Let's give it a shot. Hans McGee. This man has a lot more health than I expected. Hello? Ow. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it through the level 50 version with this. Ow. Front half. I'm sure it'll be fine though. Holdout Light hits random, so we're gonna burn here. Quantum Seed. We got a square. Well, that was unfortunate. How many exotic cards do I even have right now? Probably... Okay, I've got a homing laser. I guess what I could do... We pop this. And then we exhaust... Wanderer. Okay, that's fine. You. Cease. Yeah, that really isn't gonna do much. So we get to meal time, which is good. I'm okay with that. Bottomless Hunger, Shining Core, heal. Make me discard a card, you butthole. And we can burn the contamination, which is fine. Ow. That hurts. Cease. Ooh, wow, what a yeah, that was a bad hand. Oh, that's unfortunate. We're not going to get much out of this. Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. Howie. Yeah, we're already in the danger zone. We're not even going to make it to the back half. But we've got to try anyway. Yeah, we're not surviving this turn. I don't have any healing, which is unfortunate. Hunger. Generate. Not even gonna do much because we're just gonna eat shit. Okay, he just big angry face now. Swifty softy. I should be okay for now. He's not gonna do a ton of damage initially, which is fine. Counter blade. I haven't drawn any cards, so like this doesn't do. Really? Why? Really? Okay, well, interesting. It's fine, I guess. Yeah. Ow. Ew. Well, I don't like that. Not one bit. Well, let's heal. I'll pop that. Boo. Really not much I can do. Like, I'm wholly built on the idea of being able to utilize certain pits. I also, you can like tell that this is my primary team. Like, this is the team that I've been heavily focusing on. Orlea Yuki 9. It's just the team that's made the most sense in terms of what I like using. So that's why they're able to survive better. Obviously not having the, this really does nothing. Like, how much is that? Not even 1,000. Not even 1,000 damage. Like, it's under 1k, which is, like, just not good. Ouchies. We got one more turn to put as much hurt on. Like, if we break 100k... Oh, we didn't even get a chance. Whap! Yeah, 69k? Sure. I mean, considering the fact that I do not have solid builds, I would say that that's fairly solid enough to do what I would like for it. Plus, I think 60k was about as high as I'd like to get. I think 500k is still the max. So yeah, you know, it's just like before. I would like to try to get 100k. Whether or not that'll happen, I don't know. Obviously, I could make some adjustments and try to, like, move some things around to see what I can do to try to get to slightly higher overall. And then I'm pretty sure that this is cumulative. Oh, these are the ones for cumulative. Right. Okay. So yeah, it's not a huge deal. For what it's worth, Great Rift has always been very complicated because you have to really build your team around specific types of damage and specific types of output, things like that. And you want to be able to make sure that you have a team that makes the most sense. But at the same, like, if you want to get to Diamond, if you really want to get to the end of this, you're going to follow a lot of the meta. A lot of that meta has to do with a lot of the same characters. You're going to see a lot of Serennial, a lot of Narja. You see a lot of Tiff. You're going to see a lot of Nine. It doesn't matter where you see it. You're just going to see them. Other characters you might see that are kind of onesies. You're going to see a lot of Mei Lin because she could do a lot of just straight up base damage. This Veronica is kind of a one of... No, I lied. 1 and 2 both have Veronica in their team. But you Orlea, Narja. This one's kind of a weird one with Haru. Haru's not a popular choice. They're using Selena, which is actually pretty cool. So they're doing Serenia, Selena, Cassius, and on the back half they're doing 9 Orlea Tiff, which is kind of cool. There's another Selena. There's another Selena. I wonder if there was a thing with Selena. There's a bunch of Selena in the top 10. So it makes me wonder if maybe there's something with her that I'm missing. What are they using on this Selena? High power duplicated for 1 turn. Whenever the attack card of another combatant is used, 100% coordinated attack. Oh, they're doing coordinated with boosted second method. Increase the damage of extra attacks at the start of battle 1 immunity. That's a weird Godhammer, but when a card is exhausted at the start of the turn, yada yada yada. And then their orb is damage, or their cube is damage if damage to a card wasn't dealt. Okay. Interesting. So they have... Oh, the spores. It's really... Selena spores? Ew. I hate that. Yeah, this Ray is pretty... 4 snack times and a Vine Lord. Predator's Blade, Resonating Darkness. Interesting. And it's funny to me, it's like... Oh yeah, here's the Malin. This is the one I was looking for. Strike, Jewel, Spire, Unity, Residual Herb. It's all about spores. Oh, and they did get Intellect of Discord. Ooh, interesting. And all of their Dragon Spires get increased damage. But where's the extra passion? Oh, because they're doing force. Yeah, they're doing 4 draw, repose, withdraw. Hold on. That is some RNG. Do you see that? Draw 2, draw 1, draw 2, draw 1. That's crazy. Wow. That's wild to me. So yeah, you're going to see a lot of the same consistency in the builds. Obviously, Serenial has taken a pretty high space on the top end here. Top 5, 4 of the top 5 decks all use Serenial on the front end. And 1, 2, 3 of the top 5s are using 9 Tiff. 9 Tiff Orlea. There's a couple of... So you got what? 9 Tiff Orlea... Orlea Tiff Barrel. 9 Orlea Tiff... So there's a 9 Tiff Orlea here. You've got Veronica Tiff Orlea. And then you've got Tiff... Veronica 9. So yeah, 9 and Tiff are very consistent on the back because they're new. They're supposed to be there. Part of why they're doing a lot of this stuff. They actually went with the Kayron build on this one. Interesting. So yeah, consistency is always key. This is where meta really kind of evolves anyway. So you know, it's good to see a good change. But yeah, I feel like that's a good place to kind of look at it from sort of the long game. If you get a chance to do Great Rift at all during the season, make sure that you keep an eye on kind of like how things are changing on the top end. Look at Diamond, look at Platinum, look at see where everybody's kind of pushing the numbers, and then focus on what you like too. Don't forget, like that's part of the reason why this game is so fun, is being able to focus on characters that you maybe wouldn't otherwise try. Or even get a chance to like play. So, you know, who knows? Maybe you'll enjoy something different. Maybe you'll get to the top with something different. Let me know what you think your best builds are, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!